Myself, Akkama Devi. Today I am going to discuss about organizational buying and buying behavior. What is organizational buying? Organizational buying is a decision-making process by which formal organization establish the need for purchased produce and services and identify, evaluate, and choose among alternative brands and suppliers. Next is what is organizational buying behavior? Organizational buying behavior is a sum total of organizations' attitudes, preference, intentions, and decisions regarding the buying behavior in the marketplace when purchasing goods for manufacturing or reselling. Next is characteristics of organizational buying behavior. Buyer's behavior can be divided into two types as a consumer buyer behavior and organizational buyer behavior. The consumer buyer goods or services for consumption and organizations buy goods or services for different purpose. For example, industries which buys raw materials necessary for production of finished goods, machines, machine parts, etc. Wholesalers, retailers, distributors, etc. buy goods or services to produce finished goods, resell, ultimate use, etc. This is called organizational buying, and buying behavior of organization is called organization buying behavior. Let us discuss about the main characteristics of organization buying behavior. There are totally 6 characteristics of organization buying behavior. First one is derived demand, second is geographical concentration, third few buyers and large volume, fourth more direct channel of distribution, fifth rational buying, sixth professional buying. First one is derived demand. Derived demand. Organizational buying is based on derived demand. Demand made by the consumer creates demand for industrial goods or services. If there is no demand made by the consumer, there is no demand for industrial goods or services. For example, mask. Due to the COVID-19, the need for masks have increased. In India, mask manufacturers usually produce around 240 million disposable masks every year, primarily for domestic use. But now, Indian companies produce 1 lakh masks a day. This is because when consumer need increases, demand for the product will also increases. Based on that, the organization buying depends. Next is geographical concentration. Organizational buyers remain concentrated in certain geographical areas. Producers want to establish industries near by supply source. This is because they want low cost of raw materials, cheap labor supply, good transport facilities, and climate condition, etc. For example, the Indian government gave permission for Kia Motor Car Company for establishing its industries in South Indian. Kia Company chose Andhra Pradesh because of its cheap labor, transport facilities, and climate condition, etc. Third one is a few buyers and large volume. The number of organizational buyers remains small, but the volume of a sale is large. The organizational marketers focus on their efforts or a very small numbers of main buyers who buy goods or services in large volume, paying huge amount of price. Example, wholesalers who purchase at a large volume and pay huge amount. Next is a more direct channel of a distribution, means the channel of distribution takes place between wholesalers and retailers, and there is no middleman. They provide feedback to the organizations. Based on feedback, organizational buying behavior depends. The organization which buys in a large volume buys necessary goods directly, goods from the producers. Next is a rational buying. Organizational buyers use rational in buying goods or services because they want to take more information about the features, quality, technical use, etc., so that they can improve their buying behavior. Last one is professional buying. Compared to the consumer buyers, organizational buyers become systematic, rational, and professional. Buying agents become skilled professionals. They should take frequent trainings on buying process, contract, material management, and legal aspects of buying. Now let us move to next topic. Participants in organizational buying process. First one is user, second influencer, third decider, fourth approval, fifth buyer, sixth gatekeeper. First one is user. Users are the ones who will use the product or a services that is subject of a purchase. Second one is influencer. Influencers are the person who influence the buying decision. Deciders. Deciders are the person who make decision on a product, requirement, and suppliers. Approvers. Approvers are the person who authorize the purpose of action of deciders or a buyers. Fifth one is a buyer. Buyers are the persons who are authorized to select the supplier and arrange the terms of purchase. Gatekeepers, they are the person who have the power to prevent sellers or information from reaching the members of the buying center. Next topic is a kinds of buying process or a types of a buying process. There are three process. First one is a new task buying, second straight rebuy, third one is a modified rebuy. First is new task buying. Purchasing a product or a services for the first time, and here the involvement is high and influence is multiple. This process takes more time. It involves the following steps: setting product specification, identifying the source of supply, establishing an order. For example, setting a website design firm or a consultant. Second one is a straight rebuy. Routine reorders from an approved vendor list, and the involvement is low and time is minimal. For example, paper cups by a McDonald's. Last one is a modified rebuy. This is a process is undertaken when the items purchased remain the same, but the members of the buying centers are not satisfied with the product's quality, the price, or the services provided by the suppliers. For example, desktop computer. Now, next is what influence the organizational buyers. There are mainly two factors. One is economic and personal. Economic, such as a price, product quality, and services, are the factors which influence the organization buyers, and the personal factors such as a favor, attention, and risk avoidance are the factors influence the organizational buyers. And economy is divided into environmental factors and organizational factors, and personal is divided into interpersonal factors and individual factors. First one is environmental factors, include such as factors as level of a primary demand, economic outlook, the cost of money, the rate of technological change, political and regulatory development, and competitive developments. Next is organizational objectives, policies, procedure, organizational structures and systems which may contribute the freedom of an organization buyers and a decision making process. Next is interpersonal factors. Within the buying group, the use of the power and the level of conflict could significantly influence organizational buying decision. Last one is individual factors. The personal characteristics of the individuals in the buying group, such as age, education, personality, and position within the organization. Individual factors can also influence in an organizational buying decision. As I conclude, we all know that buying process is an organization play and a very virtual role. Therefore, the organization goes through the many process and research so that it would not affect the pricing policy of the organization. Therefore, organization buying behavior is important for every organizational. Thank you.